This is a King 5 News update.
Good morning, 8:26 is the time right now. We're still early in the fire season, but already the cost of fighting these fires is staggering.
The State Department of Natural Resources says it's already eaten through $19 million in the budget, and there's still a lot more to do. Coming up at 8:30, we're going to tell you where that extra money is going to come from.
Right now, some rain out there. Mary is tracking that.
And we are looking at showers and thunderstorms moving across western Washington as well as across central Washington as well. So we have this instability, a lot of this moisture. We are looking at moderate to even heavy rainfall for today. Mid to upper 60s, showers and thunderstorms not only for us in western Washington, but east of the Cascades. They could see some heavy rain. So east slopes of the North Cascades, a flash flood watch in effect. For tomorrow, 70 for an afternoon high. So decreasing showers, and then we warm up and dry out, especially by the end of the week. King 5 Morning News continues on Kong.
Rediscover your childhood. Roll with the best. And hit the streets with Tacoma's Pothole Pig. Evening Magazine's Block Hopping in Tacoma. Tonight at 7:30.
Go on a Jurassic Quest, the largest and most realistic dinosaur event in North America. Experience the sights and sounds of living, breathing, even walking dinosaurs. Over 50 life-size dinosaurs. Interact with the giggling, cooing baby dinos. The Dino Science Station. Exciting Zorb ball rolls, inflatables, dino scooters, bungee pole, and more. Don't miss this historic event. Comcast Arena in Everett this Saturday and Sunday. Get ticket info at JurassicQuest.com.
It was a breaking point in my life where I just thought less of myself. I was so empty and broken, and at that moment is when I said, "You have to take this from me." I surrendered all to you. And at that point, that was where my life was changed. God has really restored everything, and all I had to do is just say, "God, take me, I'm yours."
On the 700 Club, Wednesday at 9 a.m.
Annabelle, good to see you. You can't do this.
I social worker for terrorists. You've crossed the line.
Critics are calling A Most Wanted Man a riveting thriller.
We have 3 hours to apprehend Abdullah.
Philip Seymour Hoffman is brilliant.
There's no going back.
And Rachel McAdams and Robin Wright
Every good man has a little bit of bad. That little bit just might kill you.
are at the top of their game.
It's not safe to stay here.
A Most Wanted Man, rated R, starts Friday.
This traffic report is brought to you by your Western Washington Honda dealers, where there's a great deal on every new Honda. Come visit us today or check us out online at www.hondadealers.com.
Winner of the Distinguished Peabody Award for Excellence in Journalism, Hanford's Dirty Secrets. Real investigations, real results. The King 5 Investigators.
America loves a fish fry, but you don't have to wait until Friday for fish that good. For a limited time, come to Long John Silver's for our $4.99 cod basket. Long John Silver's, where America's fish fry.
You're watching King 5 News.
Good morning, I'm Mimi Jung. Second quarter earnings report for Boeing out this morning. We'll have a look at the numbers, plus how Wall Street is reacting to the report coming up.
Also ahead, fighting wildfires in our state is getting more expensive. Just ahead, how many millions our state is spending to put out the flames.
And if only the Beatles had let it be. What happened to a tree planted in memory of George Harrison?
Welcome back. 8:30 is the time right now. I'm Mark Wright.
I'm Joyce Taylor. Thanks for joining us this morning. So it's been busy on the roads and the traffic, but not as bad as I think a lot of people thought it might be. Tracy?
Well, the thing is I think the first 2 days everybody went, oh, it's not that bad. I'm going to drive today. And then you throw in rain, and then it makes it a double because you are lined up on I-90. Those of you coming from the east side right now, Eastgate all the way out to the construction zone, a bumper-to-bumper drive, and that's why 520 is pretty challenging as well. Taking a look at 520, those of you heading westbound, good morning. Your commute is looking really difficult getting up towards I-5. An earlier crash on southbound 5 at Northgate has been cleared, but a new one on southbound 405 at State Rail 527 takes up an HOV lane. More on the construction zone. Drive times 2 in less than 10 minutes. But Mary, are we going to see a break in the rain today?
We might for a little bit here, and then the rain will come right back. So we are expecting showers as well as thunderstorms, and we're getting a little bit of a break in some spots this morning. Let's show you live Doppler radar. We are tracking a lot of lightning, especially across the Cascade foothills this morning. You can see all of that activity stretching along the Cascade foothills. We are tracking moderate showers moving over Kent, Renton, up through Kirkland and Duval, and you can see also over Carnation. But check out all of those live lightning strikes right over the Darrington area. We're tracking more than 200 lightning strikes out there. We'll talk more about what you can expect as we head through tomorrow and when this rain will finally let up for us. That's coming up. Mark and Joyce, back to you.
All right. Thank you, Mary. It's 8:31 now, so wetter, cooler weather. It has helped firefighters make some progress in efforts to get the largest wildfire in our state's history under control this morning. With more rain in the forecast, the hope is that the lack of ground vegetation does not lead to flash flooding. The White House today says President Obama has signed an emergency declaration for the wildfire situation here, which will help to bring some much-needed aid to our state. The 400-square-mile Carlton Complex fire is only now 16% contained.
As the wildfires grow, so is the cost of fighting them. The State Department of Natural Resources says the numbers are staggering. King 5's Jake Wittenberg has the story.
Quick reality check as well. Technically, this is just the start of the wildfire season. A lot to come, and already the Department of Natural Resources is over budget. They have dispatched resources to areas like the Lone Mountain Complex there near the lake. Chewacum Creek is another one. The Carlton Complex, obviously the big, most expensive fire burning right now. As of this point, $25 million has been spent on the wildfire fighting effort. The total budget for the state, only $19 million. We asked the DNR about what they do now.
We fight the fire. We don't think about the cost. We fight the fire. And then we have to accumulate those bills afterwards, make sure they're all paid. And the numbers this year thus far are pretty staggering.
Nationwide wildfire fighting efforts this summer are projected to run the national budget $400 million over its estimate, leading many to believe the feds are not keeping pace with the country's rapidly evolving landscape these days. The National Interagency Fire Center, by the way, saying that fire seasons are now running longer, they're running larger. Another reason to be alarmed. By the way, $49 million was spent last year. They could hit that point this year. Already $25 million in costs, and the season is expected to last through October. In Seattle, Jake Wittenberg, King 5 News.
All right, Jake, thank you. We have launched Northwest Response to help people affected by wildfires in our state right now. Your gift will help the Red Cross provide food, supplies, and shelter to the people who need them. You can find out how to donate right now at king5.com.